Hello, hello, hello. I am now live. I'm doing two lives. I tried this yesterday and I tried it again today. Anyway, hello. I'm JoeHart. I'm a person with disabilities, primarily invisible disabilities, and I'm streaming live over here to StreamYard. And within StreamYard, I'm able to stream to 6 destinations or platforms. So over here in StreamYard, I'm streaming to Facebook profile, Facebook page, LinkedIn profile, YouTube, no descriptor, Twitch, no descriptor, and Twitter, but a different account. So this I am live streaming. Hello, Lucas Chessa. JoeHart, do you have feel free to let us know if you have a favorite if you have a favorite driver, if you have a favorite team. I'm pretty excited about qualifications and what is it, in 26 minutes, I think, if I'm calculating that right. So I'm pretty excited about that stuff. I might address something. Usually I say too much, and then I regret it, or I feel bad about it, or things. Hey, Carlos, how are you? JoeHart here. If you have any, sorry that my arms keep going across the screen and stuff, but like I said, I'm streaming to 2. I'm streaming the StreamYard over here, and I'm streaming over here to Twitter live, and so there's a few things going on. I want to cover the the primary thing for this stream is the Formula One qualifications. That is I'm in Eastern Standard Time. So for Eastern Standard Time, it's from 10 to 11. So that's the primary thing I'm watching. But I'm also doing some stuff with the IndyCar. There's a couple things today for that. There's the IndyNxt or IndyNxt. I don't know how to pronounce that. Their qualies is 135 to 155, which is, am I looking at the right thing? Sorry, my bad. IndyNxt practice 2 is from 8:55 to 9:45, which it has 10 minutes left if that started on time. I don't see it right now, but so there's 10 more minutes. But that's why I started this early, so I could try to report on that before it ends. And then the Formula One is from 10 to 11. The broadcast starts at 9:55 Eastern Standard Time on ESPN2. And then from 10 to 11, which I guess is the exact same time, IndyCar's practice 2 is also. So I don't know how everything's going to unfold. The Formula One is clearly my top thing, and I am going to probably tweet during it also. So I'm like I started with the topic. I'm JoeHart. I'm a person with disabilities, primarily invisible disabilities. So I'm not fantastic at multitasking. So I'll see how it goes and such. Let me go over to the IndyCar. Time remaining 15. So okay, so let me go to I'm sorry, Twitter. You're not seeing this. I am streaming to Twitter, but a different account. So JoeHart 901. If you want to check it out, then you would see what I'm doing over here. Let me take the banners down because they're blocking quite a bit. Although they're very informative. I like to put up trigger warnings and stuff like that because I do some crime sleuthing, and there's some sensitive topics and such. Anyway, I am going to. So okay, yeah. So I walk through what I do on what I walk through the things I do. By the way, welcome to all viewers. Thank you for watching me live and making comments. Thank you for watching me as a replay, as a recording. I appreciate that too. Feel free to, if you're welcome to watch, view, listen, lurk. I don't like the word lurk, but some people call it lurking. Feel free to do that. But if you do comment, appropriate comments and stuff. Feel free to let me know where you're where you're viewing from, whether it be Facebook profile, Facebook page, LinkedIn profile, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. Actually, the Facebook also sends it out to, that has changed. Facebook used to send it out to Instagram. I think they have now changed that. And TikTok has changed too. TikTok used to go out to Instagram, but TikTok now goes to Facebook automatically. So anyway, it's kind of nice that they're connected if you want to cover a couple things. Anyway, let me show the IndyNxt live timing and stuff. That's it right there. So hello. NASCAR, like I said, Twitter. This won't make any sense to you. I am going to address something on Twitter, after I go through this, and nothing I do quickly, but I'll try to get through this as quickly as possible. So it's showing the live timing, and I'm going to make it a full screen layout. So I go off your screen, and then I'm going to go off my screen so I can read it myself. So anyway, okay, so this is what's showing. It's it's racecontrol.indycar.com if you want to look at it yourself. It's the practice 2 for the IndyNxt or IndyNxt by Firestone GP of St. Petersburg at Streets of St. Petersburg. A little wordy, but that's the name of it. Time remaining in session is 11 minutes, 53 seconds. There are Matteo Nannini. I don't know how to pronounce that. He's currently the fastest. They have 19 drivers. So I'm going to just go through the stuff. It's a green flag. So it's still, it's got 11:37. So it's Matteo, and I don't know most of these drivers. It's a new year. And, I know a lot. I'm disabled. I have to print up things to remember and stuff. But so I might butcher their names, and I apologize for that. So first, Matteo Nannini, then Lewis Foster, Nolan Segal, Jacob Abel. They just switched. So Matteo Nannini, Lewis Foster, Nolan Segal, Inan Ahmad is now 4th. That changed. Jacob Abel, Daniel Frost, Ernie France Jr., Josh Green, Josh Pearson, Kiffin Simpson. Someone just changed up above, but I'm not going to go back to it. Kiffin Simpson, Matt Rasmussen, Colin Kaminsky, Rasmus Lind, Reese Gold, Hunter McElrea, James Rowe, Christian Bago, Jagger Jones, Jamie Chadwick. And she's the previous champion of W Series Racing. I think she's won the last 2 years. I think last year, 2022, was shortened because of budgets. It wasn't because of COVID. It was because of budgets. So I think they were going to have like 2 or 3 more races. I think 2 more races. And at the third to last race, they just canceled the last 2. So they didn't. I think it was right at the last minute for them to realize for them to know that was the last race. So she won the championship, but people were expecting it to be the third to last race. Anyway, don't quote me on all that. So anyway, that's what it is. 9 minutes, 40 seconds. And now it's 9:42, and Formula One starts at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 8 hours ahead in Bahrain. So that's 6 p.m., I think. So 10 a.m., which is in 18 minutes. Broadcast starts in, 5 minutes early. So in 13 minutes, I will have my TV monitor up here. I'll have it on, and I'll have an earbud on, which I get distracted really easily, but especially if I multitask. But anyway, so that's it. The practice 2. So I'm going to go back onto the main screen. Oh golly! So let me go exit full screen. And like I said, StreamYard is not really super easy. And I kind of remind myself or reteach myself, and I'm kind of do a tutorial for my viewers and stuff. So I talk out loud about what I'm doing. It might irk some people, but that's what I do with my disabilities. So remove from stream and then stop screen. So now it's back to normal. And like I said, feel free to thank you for watching, viewing, listening, lurking. I don't like that word. And feel free to make comments. And if you do make comments, feel free to let me know what stream you're going. Now, as far as Twitter goes over here, I'm a nobody. I'm small potatoes. I don't expect anybody to come see this, but I think there's like a 0.03% chance that this one person might come see my stream, and then even less of a chance that another person that might come see my stream. But anyway, I'll probably not mention particulars, but I do usually say too much, but I'll try to be sensitive or anyway, that's not the right word. Appropriate. That's not the right word. But anyway, I hope to, anyway, so the story I'm going to address on Twitter, which it's also on StreamYards to my 6 platforms. So there's, thousands of viewers and thousands of followers and all that kind of stuff. I'm small potatoes, but I'm not nothing. But anyway, I'm disabled. I don't usually remember things. I usually print them up. I like to watch. I'm very opinionated and I'm pretty knowledgeable, but it is a new year, so I'm trying to gather a lot of information. There's a lot of great videos about all the motorsports. I gravitate toward Formula One videos that are produced actually by Formula One, the sanctioning body, the entity themselves. I usually watch their videos. I love Will Buxton. I've met him a few times, but now I might be in the doghouse with a couple of people. But I do love Will Buxton. I tweet about him a lot and like and retweet his tweets and stuff. And when I've met him a couple of times at tracks, I always say, and I talked to him about Nikita Mazepin and things like that back when he was driving. And one thing I always tweet about, and I told him in person, I said, every motorsport series needs Will Buxton. He's knowledgeable, and he's just knowledgeable. He's thorough. He doesn't misquote things. I can't, I'm sorry. I'm fumbling for words because I'm hyper focused on the other thing. Anyway, I did watch a Formula One video for Bayron, and they have dozens, so I don't think I'm really calling out the exact video, but you could probably figure it out. But anyway, I did watch a Formula One video produced by them about Bayron, and like I said, it's a new year, and I'm opinionated, but I always like to gather information. So I watched this video, and I forget how long it was. I guess I don't want to tell you that because then you'll know what video it is. But so I watched it. I am disabled. I am sensitive. I am hypersensitive. I am ultra sensitive. I have big issues with bullying and being mean-spirited and saying, gee, I was just joking. Can't you take a joke? All that stuff just bugs the heck out of me. Now, as far as motorsports go, and I'm sorry I keep prefacing because I'm nervous about how much stuff I'm going to divulge. I don't want to mention this person's name, but and I don't plan to, but sometimes things come out. So anyway, as far as motorsports go, I'm not a big fan of dynasties and dominations. Jimmy Johnson and NASCAR for those 5 years was, I don't use the word boring. I don't like the word boring, but it was not enjoyable. It was not competitive. For Formula One, when Mercedes and Lewis Hamilton was always first, and just as often, Lewis Hamilton's teammate was always second, maybe third, but always second, so it was just, for me, there's no reason to watch that. I think some people love the Boston Celtics and, the New York Yankees, and I don't know sports, but, the dominating teams. A lot of people like that. I don't. I think it's bullyish. Anyway, as you can tell, the topic for me is bullying. So I watched this video, and one of the people talking was talking about another person on screen right there in front of us. And they made a joke about, they made a joke about that they try to candy coat what, they gave a softball. They candy coated what their question or topic was being presented to this other person. And they said, well, I don't think you could have handled the hard ball. And, it's nothing everybody's smiling. Of course, you're always smiling when people are bullying and when you're on camera, I mean, it would sell if this person was confronted on camera, but it's Formula One. People are not going to lose their job over something like this. So they were all smiling. And, these people have been around for a while. Now, the person that I tweeted to, I don't know too well. So I don't have much experience of this person. I'm not going to back down. I think clearly what they said was bullying. It was, can't you take a joke? I was just joking. It's that kind of stuff. But I'm hypersensitive. I don't like people doing that. It's mean-spirited. So anyway, I watched the video. So I was going to write to Formula One and to this person. And I'm OCD. So I put way more hashtags and handles into things. It's 9:50. So I still got 5 more minutes before the broadcast starts and 10 minutes before Formula One qualifying starts, which I'm going to try to immediately only focus on the qualifying once it starts, because I want to tweet. I want to tweet during it. But anyway, so I'm sometimes I'm pretty technical with this stuff, not always, but I got the link of the video, and then I tweeted them, and I put tweeted them, and I put a bunch of handles and hashtags, and I guess I could read it. I guess. Oh, British sense of humor. Boy, they have a lot of people protecting this person for sure. I know it was humorous. So anyway, so I said, and I won't say the names, but it says, thanks for video, F1, FIA. I need to mention, it bugs me. Bullying of sorts, so rampant in the world these days. Blah, 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 the person's name. Why do you feel the need to critique the other person's name's 'S sensitivity? Thanks. And then I CC'd, I put a colon, and that's me CCing people. I don't tell people that. So so I CC'd the third person, the neutral person. And then, the links information, which I guess I won't read that, because then you'll know who the link is. So I wrote that. They, but they responded within, they responded with a few minutes. Anyway, the person responded. I'm not finding it. Anyway, they responded it. It was a interesting response. And then they blocked me, which, everybody's human. We think these people are famous and rich, and they're they have platinum, they have protection, they don't have feelings and stuff. So I understand them being upset, but clearly it was I touched a nerve. Clearly I touched a nerve, and they blocked me. So the only reason I'm talking about it is because they blocked me. What they wrote was fine. I'm glad they give me a response, and I like and retweet everything. I think that might have been what ruffled their feathers. Again, the second thing I did. So anyway, I guess the story is done. I just I just don't like. And anyway, they have a lot. This person has a lot of protective, friends. One guy, Oli F1, says British sense of humor obviously lost on Americans. Again, I don't think it's funny. I know what humor is. I know what. Yeah, she. I mean, anyway, let me look for this real quick. So. So the person responded to me, which again, I'm who I am. I have my perspective, and I only can see what I see. So that person responded, "It's good humored fun between two mates and colleagues. We get on very well, laugh hysterically off air, and he gives as good as he gets. Please don't twist it." So anyway, they wanted to respond, and everybody has their right to respond, but then they blocked me. So I now I can't find it, and it's so anyway, that's it. I hope it doesn't affect my other relationships with the other people in the video, but I that's what I do. I speak too quickly and stuff. So anyway, okay, so it is 9:54. Broadcast will start in about a minute. I'm not going to show it, of course, but I'm going to get it going. I have it on an earbud here. I have to get to I'm showing a checkered flag for so let me see. Present, share screen. Also, I usually get shadow banned and stuff. So a lot of times I always have too many handles and hashtags in my tweets. So I'm always getting shadow banned. And then, I write this great tweet and it shows, 13 people have viewed it. I'm like, that's BS. I could have had 2,000 people view it, but I used too many. So anyway, there's a ton of responses. So clearly it went out, even though I had a lot of things, which I don't care about the responses. I'm not going to melt. I am sensitive. I am hypersensitive, but I haven't seen any of those people show up to this video. That's why I kind of did it, to see if they would happen to show up. But anyway, I'm broadcasting to thousands of people. So, and I'm not trying to, I would have preferred, people in that kind of position can't tell us how we were supposed to perceive what they do. They need to respond to how people perceive what they do. We're the audience. She can't dictate how people think about what they do. So anyway, so okay, so full screen layout. So anyway, let me just go through this. It is 9:56, so the stream is probably started. Let me get it in my ear, at least so I can hear when it goes live and stuff. As we all know, nothing is. Okay, so it's in my ear. It is going 9:50. So anyway, I might wait for this. So it's 9:58. I'm going to just wait until they go live because that's what I'm going to tweet about. And like I say, over in StreamYard and all my, thank you for watching me live. Thank you for watching me record it. Please send me my information is pretty much all over the place. My email and my tweet and DMs are open, and people can get in touch with me. I'd prefer they, I might have impulsively written that tweet, but I don't back down. I think it was bullying. Again, they can't tell me how I misperceived something. They, as the public personality, they need to accept how people perceive them. So it's strange. And that's my take. I mean, hello. If everybody could, anyway, I'm going to get this going. Let's see. What do I got here? Please let me know if there's any audio that you hear. Please let me know if you hear any audio. We don't want to hear any audio. Please, please, please. So it's 9:59. Again, nothing's live. So my TV won't go green flag or, lights out or whatever it's called. They won't go exactly at 10, but I'm going to try to do it as soon as it happens. It usually has a pre, green light. Q1 is green light. So that's what he says. So, okay. It is a green light. So that they do call it that. Hello. So I'm off screen. I want to post. One of my OCDs is I like to post the first time of any session, of all sessions. I don't always get to succeed at that, but I'm going to try. So generally a lap is a minute 30 something, minute 30, minute 31, minute 32. Plus they take, I don't know if it's a complete lap, but they do some pre-stuff to get up to speed and hit the start finish line and stuff like that. Just a fa-doo-boo. Hello. Okay, let me go off screen. Sorry. As far as appearing on the qualifying list, it has Leclerc, Sands, Sonoda, and De Vries. Leclerc and Sands is on medium tires. Sonoda and De Vries are on soft tires. They have a one lap each, all four of them. So probably one of them will be the first time. Hello. Uh-oh. Oh, let me get back to the F and C. I probably missed it. Okay. Leclerc has a S section. Oh, now he has a third. So Sonoda has a third. So Sonoda probably is the first person to have a time. Anyway, sorry, I'm pretty jacked up. I'm pretty excited. I want to see if Alonso can get on the pole or close, and how the other three teams are going to do. Red Bull. So 3 drivers have S2 and S3. S1 does not show, and the best lap doesn't show. Now Tsunoda has S1. So Tsunoda probably is the one in first. De Vries has S1. So, and he's on a soft tire. So he will, I'm just getting the first time is what I want to do. So 4 of them have S1. 2 of them. Yeah, Tsunoda definitely looks like the person in front. I'm not watching my TV and stuff. So hello. Let me know if you hear any other audio besides myself. I think it's muted. It should be muted. 132, 1422. Sorry, Twitter. Feel free to write me comments or that kind of stuff. Red flag. Nico Hulkenberg. $13.40, red flag. There's some cheering. Don't know what the cheering is. Hey, welcome back. I'm not sure if that was a So let me go off screen. Where's my thing? It's still red flag. That's a pretty long red flag. So anyway, 4 drivers have complete best laps, and then Hulkenberg was in the middle. 4 more have showed their tires, and then the rest not yet. So Tsunoda, Sainz, De Vries, Leclerc. This is way early, but Tsunoda is 132, 132. 1 minute 32.132 seconds. Sainz 132.408, which is plus 0.276 seconds. De Vries 132.849, which is plus 0.717 seconds. Leclerc, which was a pre-lap, 211 something. It doesn't matter what that is. It just went live. 13:23. I think it's green. So I think it's green. It sure looks like it's green. Let me look at this. He still shows red flag. I think it's a green flag. I guess I want to get a second verification. Two minutes to go to green, but I don't know why. I don't think that one thing was that much far in advance. So yeah, anyway, I haven't tweeted it yet. It is now 1 minute to go. According to my TV, I think the thing on my leaderboard, live leaderboard, is anyway. I took that off. I'm off screen, so you can see me, but I don't. Feel free to make comments and stuff. So so where are we? Let's go here. It is now, according to my TV, which is not 30 more seconds, but nothing is live. As we are learning, nothing is live. It does appear that the time is frozen on 13:23. 15 seconds. Green flag. 13:23 left. Hello. Anybody? So, okay, let's, Hulkenberg, I guess, was probably removed from the track. I don't know the status of his car. So I guess his time has been removed. But we now have, why don't they have the number? Sonoda is now on top. Sonoda, DeVries, Leclerc. Sands has, he doesn't have a best lap anymore. I forget who the previous four names were. Sonoda DeVries, Leclerc. All tires have been registered, so I think they're on the track or they're about to. Oh, they all have one lap too, so everybody's on the track. Sargent is 20th; he is one lap, and then a bunch of people in back have one lap. So Sonoda, DeVries, Leclerc. Yes, Sands was the one. So Alonso looks like he might be the first to register a time. It's still just 3 best laps. I'm going to try to tweet exactly when we get a fourth. There's a fourth time, 9:57. So 9:57 left in quali 1 of 3. There's 3 times. JoeHart. I didn't see who it was. I don't really. Whoa. Okay, so there's 9 Stroll's on top currently. Verstappen now is on top. So I guess I'm going to breathe a bit until they get. I usually only care about the bottom part. So okay, there's 3 qualifying groups. The first group, all 20 cars go out, and at the end of the quali, the 5 slowest cars are eliminated. Then there's 15. So for qualifying number 2, 15 cars go out. Same thing. They all get separate times, and the 5 lowest gets eliminated. So quali 3, there's 10 cars going for the pole. So it goes 20, 15, 10, 1. So when I'm tweeting about it, I just show the people that are dropping out. I show 14th and 15th, which are the last 2 cars in so far, and then 16th on, which are so far the people being dropped out. It's provisional, it's dynamic. So let me there are 19 times. Stroll now does not have a time. Yeah, for some reason, Stroh's not showing a time, and he had one. He was on the top. So I guess Sands, Russell, Leclerc, like I said, I don't care who's on top. Again, 14, 15, DeVries, Gasly are currently the last two in to advance. And then 16th is Hulkenberg, Norris, Piastri, Sargent. And Stroh has no time so far, so he would be bottom 5 too. Okay, let me read. DeVries, Gasly are the last 14th and 15th. They're the last two in so far to advance. And then 16 through 20, Hulkenberg, Norris, Piastri, Sargent, Stroh with 6:19 to go. And currently Sands is on top. Again, I don't care who's on top. We just care who gets eliminated. So I'm awaiting some feedback. So, okay, what do we got? Stroh has shown section 1, 2, 3 much more prepared. Go Sands. And he's on top too. I was ragging on him. So yeah, it looks like there's an article about Sands saying that he feels much more prepared. Now this is pretty early. This is only qualifying, session. This is qualification session 1 of 3. So they do 3 different, and they usually get faster, generally, not always, but some get eliminated and some wait until right at the end. So we have 4 minutes, 42 seconds left. Sands, Russell, Leclerc, we don't care who's on top. Or I don't care who's on top. I know some people have a need for speed, which I did get average speeds for 17 of the 23 tracks, which is kind of cool. We can go over that. Stroh still does not have a best lap time. He has segment 1, 2, 3 recorded, but not a best lap. He probably went off the track. There's track limits, and then your lap is eliminated. I don't know. I don't know that's what happened, but he's not registering a best lap, which he did have a best lap. So, okay, 1450 is still DeVries, Gasly, and the 5 out currently, which it could change. Well, I mean, it will change. Hulkenberg, Norris, Piastri, Sargent, Stroh. So Sands, I'll start showing some of the top because the bottoms aren't changing. Alonso is currently 4th. There's a lot of people think he'll get the pole. This is early. He could be showing, he might not be showing his true hand. He might have more speed. So 2:59 left. So at top, which we don't care about, Sands, Russell, Leclerc, Alonso. Come on, Alonso, get higher. 14th and 15th, last two in so far. DeVries and to advance gas, and then Hulkenberg, Norris, Piastri, Sargent, Stroh. I believe I haven't received anything yet. Sands is on top. Let me go back on screen. Any comments, questions? I know this is not a typical stream. Sorry about that. Thank you for being here. Feel free to make comments, view. I forgot about Twitter. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you. So 19 total viewers. Yeah, something is definitely going on. So, okay, anyway, I'm going to sign off from my direct Twitter live streaming right now. So anyway, thank you, Twitter. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching it live. Thanks for watching the replay. I don't know if I'm going to get any traction from the Formula One video that I responded to. And now I have all of Great Britain is yelling at me because Americans don't have senses of humor. That's not what it is. I won't change what I said. I won't back down. You all are incorrect. That is bullying. That is, can't you take a joke? I was just joking. What a wimp. You know, all that stuff. That's I was true. Debris flew all over. I'm going back to see what the hell happened. Oh my goodness. So anyway, thank you. See you later, Twitter. Woohoo. Okay, I'm going to lean up at my it's not a red flag. So 14 and 50 so far is Norris and Gasly. Magnussen, De Vries, Hulkenberg, Piastri, and Sargent are the bottom five so far. The time's over, but everybody gets to finish their lap. I don't see Debris yet. Hulkenberg is top 6. That is outstanding for him. Alo's 4th still with a checkered flag. He's done for this series. I heard there's Debris. I don't see the Debris yet. So anyway, yeah. Sorry guys, if you have ESPN2, please watch the qualifications. Sorry to hear. Thanks. It's qualifications. I don't see the Debris. So okay, QT qualifying session 2 will start. It just showed the time, but I don't see it. It is checkered flag, but I don't know if everybody has registered their times yet. Let's see here. Sargent, Gasly, Magnussen, Piastri, and De Vries. That is true. Okay, so Okay, let me go back. Okay, okay, present, share screen, F1 live timing. So everybody, please let me know if there's audio. Do you hear? Let me know if you hear any commentating. I don't think it's on. I think it's muted, or that it's not active. Please let me know. I'm gonna go full screen. Hello, Lizabelle, Jean. I thank you. Take care of yourself. Be wherever you need to be. Do you hear commentating? It's 10:30. Do you hear commentating for what I'm showing on the screen right now? So it's full screen layout. I'm going to go off screen. Okay. So qualifications session 1 is done. We have 2 more sessions. For session 1, all 20 drivers drive, and then the slowest 5 get eliminated. And then for qualification 2, 15 drive. Then they eliminate 5, and then for qualification 3, 10 drive, and then then they go for the pole. So anyway, we really just care about the bottom drivers. We don't care about the tops. But anyway, I'll go through them. So it's Sands, Russell, Leclerc, Alonso, Stroll, Hülkenberg, Verstappen. So the top 7 are the six of the of the top 7. 6 of them are the top fastest. Hülkenberg snuck in. So that's pretty good. Sonoda, Albon, Perez is pitiful at 10th. Bottas, Ocon, Hamilton is pitiful at 13th. Zhou, Norris, Sargent, Magnussen, Piastri, and I can't read it. I got to, sorry, I'm off camera, by the way. Piastri, De Vries, Gasly. So anyway, the 5 eliminated for this round: Norris, Sargent, Magnussen, Piastri. Wait, that's right. I'm sorry. That was all a mistake. Ignore the Norris. Norris advances. So the 5 eliminated are Sargent, Magnussen, Piastri, De Vries, Gasly. The last 2 in is Zhou and Norris. Norris is advancing. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Just your voice. Thank you. Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Take care of yourself. We want to be healthy. Take care of yourself. So, okay, they just cleared everybody and they show who's not advancing. I just want to make sure I was all right. So KO, what's that mean? Knockout? That's not nice for them to call it a knockout. I don't know what KO is. I think that's for boxing. I think it's knockout. So Q2 is 15 minutes long. You're on screen, not the list. Let me look at my screen. Okay. You are on screen, not the list. Okay, so anyway, now it's the opposite. Now the list is on the screen, but not me. So it should be starting soon. I want just like the other stuff, I want to tweet it as it starts and then the first time. So it's 15. So I show when it starts, which is 14:59. Sorry, I'm writing my tweet. Oh, wait. Okay, I'll try to Hello. So yeah, I'm writing my tweet. I did cover cool. Thank you for the time. Oh, thank you for indulging my neuroses. Thank you so much. So 16th through 20th, what would that be? 11th through 15th. So it probably has started. Let me see. 14 minutes and 55 seconds. So it just started. So let me Don't be typing too much. You're not feeling well. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. But I love it. I appreciate it. But okay, I'm a little late on my tweet. Poof. I didn't, sorry. It's kind of wrong. I didn't change it. Damn it. Okay. So as I said, qualifications, they call it quali or qualifying or something, but qualifications session 1 of 3 is done. 20 drivers were in it. After they're all done and they do, it's not who crosses the line first, but they just time themselves. They all time themselves and the 5 slowest gets eliminated. So now we just started qualifying 2, which I want to get the first car. I always like to list the first car to do a time. So quali 2 is 15 minutes instead of 18 minutes. It goes 18, 15, 12 on the times. So this is 15 minutes long. It is currently at 13, 14 and no times yet. And there's 15 cars in it. So same thing. They just time themselves. It's not who crosses the line first. So they just time themselves and the 5 slowest get eliminated. And it's not necessarily the 5 slowest, you know, the second 5 slowest from last round. They could switch around entirely. So I want to find sorry. I'm going to drink. I give up. I forget what I was going to say. Things are changing. Okay, I'm going to go off screen. I want to catch the first timer. So Q2, it looks like it might be Ocon or Joe. They're the first names being highlighted. That does not necessarily mean the truth, but it's probably Ocon or Joe. But they're not showing any S segment 1, 2, and 3 so far. Every lap is broken into 3 segments. I think it's officially called segments, but I'm kind of scattered. So, and they're not, you know, they don't take a track, which I have for my lovely research consultants and everybody else out there. I did get the information for 17 of the 23 tracks, but not all the tracks. But for 17 of the tracks, I got how big it is. Uh-oh, that looked like a time. Let me see what happened there. Still no times, still no segments. But I got the length of the circuits, which is kind of cool. I like to know how long they are. And then this average speed. And that was kind of cool. It ranged from, I think, just at 100. List of positions on the track. None. I don't have any yet. What I'm looking at, that's screwed up. What I'm looking at should be why is this not working? So let me look at that says red flag. I think I'm not live. Green flag. They're on the track. Wait a minute. Let me get the first time, which it's not registering anything. Why are things not registering? Okay. I guess I'm going to switch screens. And I'll be bummed if I miss. Remove from stream, stop screen, present. Share screen, share screen. I have 2 of them for some reason. Thank you. I believe this is muted. If anybody can confirm that it's muted, that would be great. I'm going to stay on screen for you all, but I'm going to go off screen because I want to look at that other thing. That's the map there. Let me go full screen layout, and then let me go back to that and go full screen layout for it. So hopefully that will be even easier to see. That should be easier to see for you. That's them running around. All drivers have a 3-letter. It's not called abbreviation. It's called something. It's not their last name. It's called something. It has a certain term, but they're all 3 letters. It's generally the first 3 letters of their last name, but it's not always. Yeah, clearly Formula One's leaderboard is not working. There is no time. None. Hamilton is number 1. The last 2 in right now is Joe and Stroll. Verstappen is top right now. We don't care about the top. We only care about the bottom. So 9 and 10, the last 2 in is 9 and 10, Bottas and Norris. It's always changing. The bottom 5 to be eliminated. Joe, Stroll, Ocon, Su, Noda, and Albon. Albon has no time. That's why he's... Why are they not showing the time? I guess they're in right... Oh. Uh-oh. So hold on a bit. Whoa. Sorry, I'm off screen. I'm doing a few things. Let me see here. Red Bull, of course, is the... Oh! Okay, so let's see here. Stop stream. Present, share screen. So hopefully that you can see that a little better. Anyway, I don't see any cars running around the track, but they could be off track. I don't think so. But I hear they're drilling on cars and stuff. So they might be. Let me see. Oh, Albon is still going around, but that's because he didn't have a time. Let's see. Albon is on an out lap. Okay, so 9 and 10. Bottas, Norris, last 2 in to advance. The 5 currently to be eliminated. Joe, Stroll, Ocon, Tsunoda, and Albon currently. So that's provisional. It's not final. It's provisional. So, oh my goodness. So I have Hamilton in 2nd place. On my screen, Hamilton is 3rd. But yeah, you're Eliza, Bell, Jean. I think your TV is way ahead of mine. I think yours is way ahead of mine. Mine is YouTube TV, which is streaming. It's live streaming. And so I think as you link up, anyway, if you're the 10th person, yours is first. And then if you're the 2000th person to log on to their website, I think you get booted. Anyway, there's delays. There's always delays. So, and again, I know some people have a need for speed, but we don't care about the fastest. We only care about number 9 and 10. They're the last 2 in to advance to the next qualification. And we mostly care about 11 through 15. We care about the bottom 5. They get eliminated. So we don't care who's in front. But I'll read all of them from my TV screen, which is way behind yours. Now we have the same position at 10:44. Also, there's a lot of times. So if you want to write how much time is left in qualifications 2 on your TV screen. So when you say, now they're the same position, I care about the fast. The need for speed, which I'm all for that. I mean, it's cool stuff. So, okay. I'm going to name them all, but they're on my TV up here. Maybe I'll pick this up. I'm not going to show the TV, but I guess I'm going to show me. Okay. So my TV's right here. I'm not going to show it, but at least I can talk and you can see me. That light's in my way. Okay. So with 2 minutes, 39 seconds left, it has Verstappen, Perez. Cool, that's Perez is number 2. Hamilton, Russell, which is the next 2, Mercedes. Alonso is 5th. I'm surprised he's so low. Sainz and Leclerc is 6th and 7th. Ferrari is choking big time. Hülkenberg, Bottas. So 9th and 10th, the last 2 cars that will advance to qualification 3 if it ended now, but it's not. This is provisional. What is I don't know. That's a great question. He still has no time. If I was just staring at my TV and not streaming and everything and I could focus, I assume they're talking about it, that something's broken and the car is in the garage. They don't call them garages, but the car is being fixed and stuff. So I have no idea what's up. The commentators on the TV probably are talking about it. Not right now. I hear them. But anyway, okay. Everybody's on an out lap except for 3 they're all on out laps except for 3 drivers. So that means they're trying to improve that time. But as of right now, it's provisional. The last 2 cars to be advancing is Bottas and Norris. Norris is sucking. God, he shouldn't be 10th at all. And then currently, provisionally, it's not final, the 5 to be eliminated at the end of this 1 minute and 6 seconds, plus a lap, is Zhou Guanyu, Lance Stroll, Esteban Ocon, Yuki Tsunoda, which is my rock star. I love him. And Alex Albon. I really like him, but he's in the worst team. Alex Albon and his partner was already eliminated. Yeah, Williams is no good. So I feel for Albon. He's nice and stuff, but he's really nice. And, when you're nice, you don't do too well. So anyway, so as of now, they're still in out laps, so we're not getting new times yet. You probably are getting new times, Liza, because you're probably ahead. So again, Verstappen, who's going to win the pole. How disappointing. I don't want Verstappen to win the pole. Alonso is 5th currently. So hopefully he can improve. So anyway, it's 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Checkered flag. So as I always say, the checkered flag is the end of the session, and you get to finish the lap that you're on. So if you're almost to the start-finish line, if you're almost to it, and they wave the checkered flag, as soon as you hit the start-finish, you're done. But if you're past the start-finish line and they wave the flags, even if it's 2 inches, if you're past the start-finish line when they wave the checkered flag, you've got an entire lap. So they show us, I don't know how your screen looks, but they put checkered flags next to each name. And I don't know what P means. Park? I don't know what P means. That's stupid. Verstappen, Perez, and Albon has a P. I don't know what that means. So Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them have checkered flags. So 9 of them can't improve anymore. The others can still improve. Ocon can improve. Okay, it looks like it's done. Ocon is the only one left. I don't know what P means, but I think that means park. I think P is park. So, so Leclerc is currently first. This is qualifying 2. Nothing's official until qualifying 3. But that's awesome that he got first. And there he showed his girlfriend and stuff, and she was really happy. So anyway, Ocon, they're not showing Ocon on the screen. They're showing Norris. Anyway, I don't think it's over. I think we have one more thing. Come on, show Ocon. So I don't want to mention the people eliminated until I can do it, until I know for sure. Okay, Ocon just got a checkered flag. So everything's done. So the 5 people being eliminated is Lando Norris. He never gets eliminated. He is sucking. McLaren is choking. Lando Norris, Bottas, Zhou, Tsunoda, and Albon. Albon's typical. He probably should have been eliminated last round, but I don't think he got a time. Tsunoda's typical. Zhou's typical. Bottas sometimes advances, sometimes doesn't. But so the people that advance, and again, all these times will be eliminated once they start qualifying 2. Yeah, Leclerc. Yeah. So, and the Need for Speed, I don't know if you saw them all cheering, but they were all cheering. So, let me go look at that other screen. So, they have everything's timed. I think this break is 7 minutes, but it goes way quicker because Ocon number 9. Woohoo! As long as he advances, we just care if he's in top 8, top 10. So, so let me let's see here. So yeah, Leclerc. I think this is it, but they have already eliminated the times. Or there is no times. I don't know why there's no times. So it looks like Ocon's number 9. So it looks like it's Leclerc, Verstappen, Russell, Hamilton, Sainz, Alonso, Perez, Hülkenberg, Ocon, and Stroll. That's the 10 that will advance. The 5 that were eliminated was Lando Norris, Valtteri Bottas, Zhou Guanyu, Yuki Tsunoda, and Alex Albon are eliminated in round 2. Round 3 is 12 minutes long, and they're just going for the pole. Now, this is all about speed. So there's 10 cars left for qualifying session 3, and it's all about speed. So this is all, we only care about who's on 1. I mean, we care about all 10, but we just care about who's on top. So anyway, let me go back on my screen. Did I miss anything? So yeah, Leclerc, Charles Leclerc. He reminds me of, by the way, the golden child, the golden boy in NASCAR went snowboarding and hurt his leg. They won't tell us how bad, and he's not driving tomorrow. So that's pretty intense. Right? Is it Saturday? So yeah, he's not driving on Sunday. So Ocon number 9. Yay! But so let me just go off screen and I'll talk. Wait, I'm on screen for you, but I'm off screen for me. So let me just go off screen and let me just discuss. These are all, some of these are new teams, so I might get them wrong, but I just want to kind of quickly go through it. So for these top 10 of qualifying 2, which all those times will be eliminated and they'll start again. So yeah, I want to mention the teams of the top 10. So it goes Ferrari, which is unheard of that they're number 1. Ferrari, Red Bull, which is assumed. Mercedes, not really. Mercedes, not really. Ferrari, not really. And Alonso got 6th. He was supposed to do much better. Perez always does. He always, punches below his weight. Hülkenberg, oh my goodness, that's an anomaly. He shouldn't be there. So Hülkenberg's 8th, Ocon's 9th, and Stroll's 10th. So Hulkenberg and Ocon, if they get 9th and 10th, they still kicked butt. So if they improve. So anyway, I just wanted to go over the teams. But I'm, what's going on? How come I'm not hearing anything? My TV turned off for some reason. God. Do you think people can be watching my TV and turn it off? Because I'm not doing anything on my TV, but okay. So let me get my, woohoo. Alonso has to be mad, but he can still do it. He's yeah, as probably most of temporarily right now for Formula One, Alonso is the golden boy. Everybody in the world for Formula One wants him to get the pole today, which is it's in the 7-minute break and the 12-minute session. So in 19 minutes or less than 19 minutes, we'll know if he gets it. But everybody wants him to get it. It would be so cool. I want him to get it. And he could. I mean, I don't think he's sandbagging. I mean, I don't think he did less than what he could do. But you just have to be top 10. So he could have said, I just need to be top 10. I'm going to get 6th. No biggie. Just get 6 so you advance. And then he can sandbagging in Formula One. It's a misnomer. That's like saying Bigfoot exists. I mean, really, there's not much. But okay, so these are all now. Let me get my tweet ready for the poll. Uh-oh. No, I don't want to do that poll. Poll. And there's something else I was going to do. I can't think of it. So, yes. The time is not live. It's still Q3 is 12 minutes. I don't know what my TV, Liza's TV is way quicker than everybody else's. 11:01. It started a minute ago. Golly, why do I miss it? Because I was talking too much or trying to, do a lot of stuff. Okay, so it's live. I'm sure you saw it live. Go Alonso! Go Hulkenberg! Go Ocon! I want all the what are they called? I want the underdogs. Leclerc would be cool. I don't expect Leclerc to get the pole. So that would be cool if he repeated being on top. Verstappen, he's going to get the pole. He's the bully. Russell is in front of Hamilton. Oh, my goodness. So we'll see how the two Mercedes do, Russell and Hamilton. Sainz, 5th. I saw someone send me some information about Sainz thinking they are more than prepared for the year. That's not the quote, but I'm hoping he can. I'm hoping he can. So let me go full screen on this, and then I'm going to go offline and look at it. So I don't see any cars going around the track. Let's see. Is there anything? Oh, there's a couple names. 2 purple names on the red section there. I thought there'd be more cars. I don't know if those are live. I don't know what's going on there. KO, knockout. So I guess Verstappen and Perez. Is that the two that looks like they're the first two? There's Leclerc and someone else. Sainz. Okay, they're teams and Stroll going on the. I can't read the. Okay, Vettel. What's that say? Verstappen. I can't read it. Vert. Can't read it. Can't read it. And the other live the live leaderboard, the one I like for qualifying 1, it showed all the times, and then for some reason qualifying 2 stopped showing times, and it's not showing any times now. So I'm kind of lost. This is too busy. There's too many colors, too many numbers. Plus I'm not, am I supposed to be on? Anyway, this is too much going on for my head. But so I'm going to go back to full screen. So full screen layout, and then I'm going to go off stream. So I don't know if those are all current. It appears that it shows. I'm sorry. Let me look at my TV. So it does appear that the 5 are trying to get a time. Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Perez, and Stroll. And then the other 5 are still in the garage with no time. Russell, Hamlin, Alonso, Hülkenberg, and Ocon. So a lot of times people want to I know more about NASCAR than here, but yeah, can you believe they don't have a time? Is that what you're referring to? So woohoo! Okay, what do we got? Verstappen 129.897. That's a really fast lap. And it's that's not going to be his fastest, probably. Most of these cars, it's 12 minutes long. So most of these cars are going to go out immediately. I'm surprised that the 5 haven't gone out. And they get a time. And then they come in and you can cool your engine down. So, and this is in 12 minutes. So they do something for 3, 4, 5 minutes. Then they come down and they try to cool it down as much as they can. And then they go out again. So everybody always goes at the last minute, barely miss the checkered flag. They want to get just past the checkered flag before it waves so they can do one more lap, and they do it all at the end. So anyway, Ocon and Hülkenberg might be just doing one lap, or not one lap, but, just at the end. So let me go back and look. Let me look at my... God, that is so fast. Verstappen, 129.897. Leclerc, look at that, 130.000. That is mighty close, mighty close. So Alonso and Hülkenberg looks like they're attempting. Russell, Hamlin, Ocon is not attempting, I think. So what do we got? Yeah, that is fast. Liza Bell, Jean. My thing's making noises. Okay, so 5 minutes to go, according to my TV. So that probably means 4 minutes and 10 seconds for Liza Bell. So 4:51 for me right now. I don't know what this. I think his time. Yeah, I think his time is below this. So I can't see. But thank you for modifying this. Thank you, whoever my research angels are. Thank you to the research angels. I really appreciate you modifying that. So Alonso, Hülkenberg, and Ocon have no time. Russell and Hamlin has an outlap. Verstappen, 129.897. Lek, 0.1 second. Perez 0.234 seconds. Sands 0.4 seconds. Sands is choking. What is wrong with him? Come on, Sands. Stroll 2 seconds. Stroll is behind by 2 seconds. Although he's not good. His dad owns the company and he's not good. But he's a golden boy. He has a silver spoon in his mouth. Which is, you know, I mean, if I could, I would. But so now Russell, Ham, Allo, Hulkenberg, Ocon have no time. I don't know why. Stroll time, 1:31.927. Position 5 so far, 11:04 a.m. I'm at 11:05 and Stroll still has nothing. There it is. Oh, okay, two. Okay, yeah, position. Yeah, he's going to be 10th. That's a really slow time. Everybody's going to pass Stroll. I don't know if they'll pass Sands. Hamlin will go. Allo, he's 4th. Alonso is 4th. Oh, Russell position 6th. I don't see that yet. Russell should be higher than that. Although they're all really good. We care about Leclerc. Leclerc is 2nd. And we care about Lewis Hamilton. What's his name? Hamilton, I think. So yeah, oh, this is so. Yeah, to Pete position 4. This is crazy. I mean, I knew Verstappen would be 1, but Leclerc is 2nd. That's pretty impressive. Oh, is that Leclerc? He is getting out of the car? Leclerc's getting out of the car. There's 2 minutes, 11 seconds left, and he's getting out of the car. Why is he getting out? He could have won. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's against the wall there. Golly. Why is Leclerc parked? I want to find out why Leclerc is parked. Golly. Jesus. Okay, so Hulkenberg, no time. Outlap means they're on the lap and they're going to get a time. So outlap is Perez, Sands, Stroll, and Ocon, which they may not improve. They're just trying to get another time. Golly. Come on. Let me get off screen to look at these. Stroll, 151, 189. That's horrible. That's probably not real. Come on. Come on. What happened to Leclerc? Why did he stop? Jesus. So 57 seconds left. And again, they get the checkered flag and they can do that. They can finish that lap that they're on. So even though it's the checkered flag, not everybody's done. Who's that? Stroll? Who's 14? They're going off the track too. So according to my TV, I think P is parked or pit road or something like that. So I have 5 Ps: Leclerc, Alonso, Russell, Hamilton, and Hulkenberg. They don't usually give up that early. I don't know why they did that. I guess they just couldn't go faster. So I have 5 seconds left, but they get to finish the lap they're on. So 3, 2, 1, checkered flag. Leclerc has his time. PO. Go Leclerc. Yeah, but he stopped early. That and he was leaning against the wall. He was pissed. I mean, Formula One, they don't get pissed. They're all the gentleman's gentlemen. But you could tell he was upset. He got out of the car early because of a problem. Seems Leclerc is done. Can you hear me? I don't know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, I've been talking about Leclerc. Yeah, seems. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, Russell position 6, and he's 5 now, and then Alonso 4. I wish he was higher. Leclerc, PL2, still has it on my TV, but I'm behind you. And it seems Leclerc is done. Yeah, that sucks. He went faster. Perez is fighting. Come on, Perez. Come on. Perez got second. That's pretty impressive. So I think they're done. They all have checkered flags and they all have P's. So look at that. It goes Red Bull, Ferrari, Aston Martin. I'm so bummed about Alonso. And Mercedes is, they are not doing well. And then Ocon and Hülkenberg, as I said, they would be on the bottom. So, so I'm going to go off screen. So, okay, Verstappen. Anyway, I don't know where to go. Perez is fighting. Perez, position number 2. So for Verstappen, 129.708. Perez, 129.846. It went off screen. This is too busy for me. So Verstappen, 129.708. Perez, 129.846. Leclerc, 130.000. So awesome. Sainz, 130.154. Alonso, 133.36. Russell, 133.40. Hamilton, 133.84. That's disappointing. Stroll, 130.836. Ocon, 9th, 139.84. Hülkenberg, 155. That can't be right. Ooh, really, Joe? Yeah, this is that was an exciting. I'm jacked up. That was really exciting. I'm bummed that Max won. I mean, he got pole. He didn't win the race. Although of all the motorsports out there, Formula One is the one that most often you can say, well, he got the pole, so he's going to win the race. So Formula One, that's the most common time you can say that. NASCAR, it has nothing to do with who has the pole. Anybody can win. That was cool. Thank you, Liza Beljean. I thought it was real cool. And thank you for the updates, because yours is whatever it is, 45 seconds ahead and stuff. You're, 2 minutes ahead. You had a big head start. So, but yeah, thank you. That I thought that was cool. So let me take that, remove that from stream, and stop screen, and woo! Fright Night. Did y'all used to see Fright Night, the TV show? So, so they interviewed the 3 people on the poll. What's it called? What's that word? On TV, they will interview it's not called podium, but they will interview the top 3 qualifying. I think maybe it's just top 2, but I think it's top 3. So it's, whatever those 3 are. Verstappen, Perez, and Leclerc. Oh, I want to listen to Leclerc. He's talking to him. No issue on the car. Oh. So you probably have already heard Leclerc talking, but I'm hearing him right now. Golly. Bummer. So he says no issue with the car. I don't believe him. He rarely uses the F word, and I haven't heard him use it today. But he's just nice and proper, and I think there's a problem. Sometimes he's gotten in trouble and said various things. By the way, I haven't covered the IndyCar and the IndyNxt at all. You know, that was during this time too. Let me IndyCar, checkered flag, Colton Herta on top, Scott McLaughlin, number 2. That was practice 2. So that's not qualifying. Qualifying will be later. I don't like pilots complaining. Just win, dude. Tires. I haven't heard that yet. Or I'm multitasking. I get distracted. With this in my ear, I don't listen to it. Anyway, I didn't hear tires. I'm sure they said tires. I like drivers. I don't mind qualifying. Sterling, we just finished qualifying. And Sterling, I know you really like motorsports, and you had a driver, I do believe, but I forget which series was your favorite. Can you refresh my memory? Is it Formula One, or was it NASCAR, or is it IndyCar? I forget. But so anyway, I'm really excited. I'm really jacked up. Qualifying was very good. You know, Max did get number 1. Boo. I like him, but he's already winning too much. And Aston Martin was supposed to be the new team to the dance. You know, there's still talk of, love Checo. Sorry, Sterling. They're doing interviews on TV now, so I'm listening. So my Perez is done. So Liza is probably already listening to Max. Max is going to start now. Max just started. I don't really care what he has to say. He wins. But yeah, it's good to see you, Sterling. Thanks for being here. I've had some tumultuous streams, and they're evolving, and I'm learning, and blah, 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 blah. So I'm trying to level out and try to figure things out and stuff. I hear Max, but I'm just overwhelmed. You know, there's too much stimulus going on. You know, that sensory deprivation, sensory something disorder, sensory overload. I can't think of it, but I have it most likely. Undiagnosed, self-diagnosed. But yeah, I can. Whew. They're saying tight. Let me see. Whoa! He's surprised he got the pole. And that could be gamemanship. Yeah, that could be gamemanship of him just saying that. Verstappen changes on the cockpit. He thinks slow down the car a bit. But you know, it can help the other teams kind of get overconfident by him saying, I'm surprised I got the pole. You know, I thought I was having problems. And I'm paraphrasing what he said. But so that could really be true, or he could be playing a game, which kind of gets back to the complaining. I understand your point. They're not pilots, they're drivers. But Polito, yeah, use the Italian word. Politos. Yeah, we can call them Politos. But by the way, a couple of days ago, I was guessing what someone wanted to do in life, and I guessed pilot, but I was saying pilot as a flyer of a plane. That's what Americans call a pilot. I don't know if that was clear when I guessed pilot. I said pilot, doctor, pilot, dunno. Were my guesses. So I'm assuming that person knew that I was talking about a pilot flying a plane versus racing cars, which clearly the need for speed is Everything is valid in love and war. So yeah, getting back to the complaining, Verstappen could be faking his complaining, So, but anyway, Liza Belgine, everything is valid in love and war. Yeah, for sure. They can do whatever they want. So, but anyway, it's a good ploy. So is he complaining or is he trying to screw them? So, anyway, I'm a little bummed. It is the first race and I'm going to watch it, of course. And I'm going to be excited for all the other people, but it is fairly predictable in Formula One that who gets the pole gets the race. Like I said, that doesn't always happen. And so that's why you watch the race, because something could happen. But NASCAR, it always happens. IndyCar, it usually happens. Formula One, it never happens. It never changes. The pole winner wins the race. So things can happen. They can blow a tire. They don't get gas, so they don't have problems with gas. Tires are a perfect science, so they don't have tire issues. It's all strategy. That's the way a pole person could not win, or more importantly, how a third place or fourth place car could leapfrog and get in front. Much more importantly, it's what they do, not what the first place car does. So, as I talked initially, I think I'm not on I'm not on woo, I'm getting a lot of traffic. So I talked earlier on I was dual streaming. I was doing StreamYards to 6 streams that I usually do, including Twitter, but not my primary. And then over here, like I did yesterday, I live streamed on Twitter, my main account. And but anyway, I was doing research for Formula One, so I was watching some videos, and I watched the video, and it was very informative, and I loved it. But I saw some bullying, or what I call bullying, because I'm hypersensitive. So I wrote the person, and I guess I thought, Polito, yeah, do you speak Italian? Polito. For me, Formula One is pilots. Cultural difference, I guess. I know, I'll leave you alone. But I was just wondering, did you know when I said pilot, I was guessing that you wanted to fly planes. That was my main point. When I said pilot, that's what, so anyway, I was guessing that. I wasn't guessing, hey, maybe she could. No, they're Politos. No. I'm not going to read it. Okay, so anyway, why are F1 drivers called pilots? In the days of horse-drawn carriages, the driver would be in charge of the vehicle. A car is a horseless carriage, and so borrowed from the horse terminology. A pilot, they were in charge of the vehicle. So, okay, cool. You can say what you want, but you did understand what I meant by pilot, right? I thought you wanted to be Air Force flying. Anyway, that's divulging too much information. I'll stop. But you can just say yes. So my TV is already showing basketball. Boy, that is quick. 11:23, and they're already showing basketball. Man, those channels are so. It's such a premium. They have to. Holy moly. Okay, so let's see my schedule. So anyway, what this stream was gonna be covering, there was 4. Nope, I keep looking at the wrong thing. This stream was going to cover 3 things. I really only covered one, but at the beginning I did cover the other one a little bit. So it is 11:24, so my 3 events are done. My 3 events are done. But the first one was 8:55 to 9:45. It was IndyNxt NXT Practice 2. And then the second, which is the only one I covered, 9:55 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That was Formula One qualifying. That's what we just did. And then what we completely missed is from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So if it was on time, it just ended 24 minutes ago. IndyCar's Practice 2. And I did go off screen to look at it. It still has the results. Colton Hurd is number 1. Scott McLaughlin 2. Rinus. I think it's Rinus. VK, which I love his last name. He Americanized his name because us idiot Americans can't spell his name. I mean, we certainly couldn't spell it, but we couldn't pronounce it. So he's from the Netherlands. He's a super nice guy. I've interviewed him several times. And so it's a huge name. I'm sure people can do a Google search and just type in Rinus, Rinus, and it will come up, or Rinus IndyCar, and then it'll come up. And his last name's huge. It's got like 23 letters in it and 5 syllables, and just I could never imagine pronouncing it. So he abbreviated it, which even then Americans couldn't figure out what he was doing. But he abbreviated it V, the letter, and K, the letter. V is the first part of his last name, and K is kind of the second part. So he spelt them out. So he spelt V, V-E-E, and then K, K-A-Y. So VK. So we saw that and we were like, hey, that's a cool name. He was like, you Americans are so, oh my goodness, you think the world revolves around you, right? Don't we think that? So I think that, we only know one language. We know English and we want everybody to speak English. That kind of stuff. That's what Americans do. So anyway, during one of my interviews, and he's super nice. I love him. He's from Netherlands. Back when I interviewed him, Max Verstappen was just starting to win. So he was kind of an underdog. So I was really into Max, and he's from the Netherlands. And so I was talking to him about both of them. And I said, okay, one, and I told him, my eyes might glaze over, but I want to ask you, could you very slowly pronounce your name so that I will know how to pronounce your name? And I said, I might have to repeat it a couple of times. I'm nice. They can handle me, but I am anyway, I disclose too much and I'm over, whatever. They like me. They embrace me for the way I do stuff. So I said, could you pronounce your name slowly? And he was like, no, I'm not going to do that. Just call me VK. And I'm like, no, seriously. I think it's, and I didn't call it disrespectful, but I was like, I think it's, I didn't use the word shame. I don't like shame, but I forget what I said. I think it's just too bad that you needed to modify your last name because I can't, because we can't pronounce his name. I'm like, you're driving in our series. It's your name. We have to learn how to say your name. I don't care where you're from. So the term pilot means to guide direction. And man, when they're going 200 miles an hour, they are being guided. Their guide direction. Okay, call him Polito. Do you know how to speak Italian? Polito. I don't know what language you know. And you've told me before, but I keep forgetting. Italian's probably not one of them. Spanish and what's that country? It's a city and a country. What's that other thing? There's a race there. It's a city, but it's a country. In Spain, but it's a country, but it's a city. And it has its own language. I can't think of it. Begins with a C. So anyway, Catharja. I can't think of it. Something. Anyway, I'm now going to perseverate about that. So, and by the way, I mean, I hope I'm clear, which I know I'm clear as mud most of the time. But Liza Beljean says, for me, Formula One is pilots, cultural differences, I guess. And I think often some of my viewers mention cultural differences. So I do want to hope I do want to hopefully make it real clear that I don't really have problems with cultural differences. I don't try to point it out and make them use the words I want to use and stuff. But I think that's probably as clear as mud. It's probably not very clear. So I just wanted to make that as clear as I could, even though I just was ranting and raving. So it is easier to modify a last name than to deal with people. Did you look up his name yet? Just type in Rinus, R-V-K, V-E-E-K-A-Y. R Rinus or Renus, or I don't know how to pronounce it. R-I-N-U-S-V-K, V-E-E-K-A-Y. It's a huge last name. And you know a lot of languages. You probably couldn't pronounce it. But no, I mean, so anyway, my last name is extremely difficult for Anglos. Now, I don't know if it's right there. I mean, I know that's not your name. By the way, you know, some people don't use their real name, but then they use a really famous person's name. You know, like what was that one? I just heard a story yesterday or the day before or something. Oh, okay. They're doing generational differences. So they showed a picture of Jean-Claude Van Damme, and the younger person was trying to guess who it was, and the older person was saying, "Don't you know who it is?" Hey, Cane Bo, how are you? Hi. It's good to see you, Cane Bo. I'm JoeHart. We're just finishing Formula One's qualifications, and I talk about various things. It's good to see you. Anyway, I forget what I was saying, but something about a name, I think. Blah, 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 blah. Rinus VK. I forget what I said. So, oh, okay. So anyway, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and the younger person, they couldn't guess who was the picture and failed the test. It was a generational test. They failed it. And then they went, oh, so that person online is not really Jean-Claude Van Damme. They're using, she said, well, I see him online. And they're like, what? He's online? And she's like, no, it's a fake. You know, people use famous names as fake accounts. So anyway, I don't know if Liza Road, the Waller Bridge, is a really famous person. And that's just the name you use. But I don't, you know, I think I can pronounce that. But I know it's not. Anyway, whatever. It was cute to see this generation. Anyway, I'm off topic. So Cane Bo, I don't know how to say your name. And I also don't know what that yellow and red thing is. I'm disabled, and so I always get hung up on details. So anyway, do you like Formula One? Hi. With a subscriber liker sticker. Well, thanks. I don't really know what a subscriber liker sticker is, but I think it's something to like, and I think I thank you. So thank you very much. Rainbow. I'm Cane Bo's brother. I'm Cane Bo's brother. Well, welcome, Cane Bo. Rainbow. Wait. Uh-oh. So Rainbow O with a subscriber liker sticker. So that's okay. That might be just part of your name. So anyway, I usually trust and believe everybody until they start messing with me. So I don't know. What, Liza? I think they might be saying what's up, Liza, or they might be saying what, Liza. So anyway, so yeah, Rainbow. So those were the three things we're supposed to do. Let me go off screen, see if the Indy car is still there. Practice 2, the results are still there. Colton Herta is the fastest. He has been so there's 27 cars, and they all got a time. I just heard a bird from my earbuds. Let me go back on the screen. So, yep, yes, yep. You mean what? You mean what, Rainbow O? So, yeah, I guess Canebow and Rainbow are probably the same person on two different devices. Good to see you. Yep. Yeppers. All right. So, anyway, yeah, I made a mistake, I'm sure. I'm sure with a subscriber, like, or sticker isn't really a sticker, which I still don't know what they are, but I think I'm supposed to thank people. It's probably just part of your name. So I fell for it. Anyway, so this says St. Pete just sent something. That's where the IndyCar race is at GP St. Pete in St. Petersburg, Florida. And it just says new faces at the top of the leaderboard. I can't see it now. Just disappeared. Check out practice 2 results now. So I'm going to go off screen. Let me look at it. So, I guess Kyle Kirkwood. So yeah, let me, I'll share it. So let's, so share screen, IndyCar, share, so I usually have a pretty small, intimate room. I hope I don't need to, anyway, I'm going to do full screen layout. So I am now off screen for you, but I will also, I'm not rainbow. I'm yellow with a red on top right corner. My mouth is in the hole of the ring. Well, hello, Canebow. Thank you for clarifying. But you're not the same people. Okay. Strange that you both showed up at the same time and you have really similar icons. Okay, so let me go off camera. So it sounds like these are some new names. I'm going to go through all 27. This is practice 2. It ended at 11, so it ended 36 minutes ago. Colton Herta, he's a favorite for sure. He's number 1, which is a Honda, by the way. And then Scott McLaughlin's a Chevrolet. I love him. He's from either Australia or New Zealand. I think he's from Australia. Love him. Love his accent. Love his attitude. Love his passion. He's good. And he drives for Team Penske. So anyway, okay, Colton Herta, Scott McLaughlin, Rinus VK. That's not really, I mean, he's not normally top 3. Kyle Kirkwood, I think, is pretty weird to be top 4. And what happened to that other name? It already disappeared. Oh, I think it's probably going to, I don't see the other name that used to be up there, the other one. So anyway, Greenwood or something else. So Alex Palou, pretty common. Marcus Ericsson, that's pretty rare. Roman Grosjean, I don't believe he would be top 7. Felix Rosenquist, not way up top. Alex Rossi, he should probably be higher. Pato Award should be higher. 10. David Malukas, Jack Harvey, Scott Dixon should be at the top. Something's wrong with his car. C. Lundgaard. This is their first race, so they're just trying to get the kinks out. Joseph Newgarden should be up top. Elio Castroneves. Elio, I love him. Connor Daly. Simon Pagenaud should probably be up a little bit. Elio should be higher too. Will Power, 19th, should be at the top. 20. Marcus Armstrong, don't know. Callum Ilott, I think he should be at the bottom like this. Augustine Canapino, don't know. He's probably normal. Graham Rahal, I think recent years, he's not doing too good. Santino Ferrucci, Benjamin Peterson, Stingray Robb, Devlin DeFrancesco. So that's that. Sorry. Okay, so I was off screen. So then at what time tomorrow? So the race, there's multiple times. Oh, I'm off screen. Sorry. So we moved from screen. So let me look here. I know it, but I don't want to guess because I get flustered and overwhelmed and start saying incorrect things. So sorry, I'm a little behind on comments. I'll try to catch up. The Bayron GP, the Bayron Grand Prix, is at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, Eastern Standard Time. And they must be done within 2 hours. So it'll be done before 12 noon. Now there's a bunch of stuff. There's a pre-race. The pre-race starts at 8. The pre-show starts at 8:30 and goes till 9:55. 5 minutes before the race, and then it goes to the regular show for 5 minutes before the race starts. So anyway, the pre-race starts at 8:30. So I will probably start a stream at 8:15. But no, the actual race is at 10. 10. So it's fun stuff. It is on ESPN, the full-blown main ESPN. It's not on ESPN2 anymore. The first 4 sessions were ESPN2. Now this is ESPN main. So Canebo, my second account was Baron. Okay, cool. Thank you. And Canebo, do you like the race? Do you care for Formula One, Canebo? That's what we're kind of talking about. And IndyCar and other things. So pro glasses. I'm not sure what that is. Pro glasses, question mark. Don't know. And then you're screaming at me. Rainbow is saying, the black cat called Mimi just tried to sit on me. Oh, I hope you're okay. So Rainbow says, phew, it's gone. Thank you for yelling at me and making sure I knew that. So Canebo, I hope Rainbow O's okay. Yeah, we all hope. Let's hope. My thoughts and prayers go for you, Rainbow. Also for the cat, Mimi, the black cat, Mimi. I have a cat, but let's just you. That hurt a bit. Oh my goodness. So Rainbow O with a subscriber, like, or sticker. Are you interested in Formula One? Amen, Rainbow and Canebo. You're all kind of hijacking the stream here, but that's okay. I'll read your stuff. In my dreams, I want to be American. It's not what it's cracked up to be, but it's okay. It's who I am. Anyway. So Rainbow, I'm Brazilian. Well, welcome. I thought there was some version of English being your second language. Rainbow is I'm from Brazil. Rainbow, I'm for, and I don't know cities. I mean, I know Sao Paulo, but that's it because of racing. Rainbow, I'm from Porto Alegre, the Brazilian state. Don't know it. And Canebo said yes. So Liza, good at 10 a.m. The race at 6:30. Not me. And I know we mornings are, and always we're supposed to take care of ourselves. But I know mornings are kind of challenging for you. But like I said, I'm going to be going at 8:15, which no one has to show up. I can talk to myself all I want. The pre-race show, I guess I can't show that. But God, I like watching it. But yeah, I guess I can't show that. But anyway, wow, yeah, what am I going to do for a whole hour and a half if I can't show the show? So anyway, starts at 8:30. I'll probably show up at 8:15 tomorrow. I'll schedule it, Okay, just stop asking. Okay, Rainbow, you don't have to type. And I read your comment and something comes out of my mouth. So it's probably a question. But yeah, you can, do you care about Formula One? Do you care about motorsports? Do you care about who's the Brazilian driver? Senna, Ayrton Senna. Do you know that stuff? Ayrton Senna, he's from Brazil. Do you know that famous driver? Also, I mean, it sounds like y'all might be, since 13 is the minimal 13 is the minimal age. It sounds like y'all are kind of young, possibly. So Canebo, he needs to go to bed. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, y'all can check out. Brazil is 2 hours ahead? So it's 11:44. I think you're all 1:44, right? Sorry, that was a question. Forget it. Don't answer it. So Liza, Rainbow with a subscriber liker sticker. Okay. And then Rainbow has, Z's. Okay. Yeah, I don't really understand emojis and I don't read them very well and I can't see very well, but I think that was an emoji. And Rainbow is sleeping. So anyway, okay. So I think I'm going to head out. Bye Rainbow. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, there are I don't know when I'm going to schedule the stream. I need to think about things. Thank you. I'll read that in a second. But okay, cool. So yeah, Canebo, you don't have to keep talking. Are you a bot? Are you being a bot to me? So Canebo was blocked for 5 minutes. I think you're a bot. Rainbow is blocked for 5 minutes. Anyway, yeah, y'all, see you later. Thanks for coming. So, okay, I don't know when I'm going to schedule it, but there's 4 events coming up between 1:35 and 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. So, the 4 events kind of in order of starting time and ending time, if, the soonest ending time if they have the same starting time. Anyway, that's a little complicated. So, the first event is IndyNxt qualifying. I love qualifying. I like qualifying more than races generally. So I generally like qualifying more than races. Now, Formula One, I really like qualifying, but I think all qualifying is really cool. So, okay, sorry. IndyNxt qualifying is from 1:35 to 1:55. NASCAR Cup Series practice is from 1:35 to 2:20. IndyCars qualifying, which they kind of have the 2 or 3 different rounds, sessions. It's kind of cool. 2:15 to 3:30, an hour and 15 minutes. That's a long qualifying. Although I guess Formula One is an hour, but that hour flies. This hour and 15 minutes probably won't fly as much. So and then Cups qualifying, which I really like, is 2:20 to 3:35. From 2:20 to 3:30. So since 2 of them start at 1:35, I usually go 10 minutes back and then maybe 15 minutes back. So I'll probably start at 1:20, which is an hour and a half. So that's why I have to get off, get a break, eat, do the TikTok and the Twitter stuff and see if that one woman that I complained about on Twitter has yelled at me again. Now the next event is NASCAR Xfinity race that starts at 4:30 plus. That could be an extension. And then the last event of today is that Legends race, which isn't streamed anywhere, which I can't show any of these anyway. But Legends is from 7:30 to 9. I don't even know how to track it live. So I probably won't do that at all. So anyway, probably 1:20 start. And then if I go all the way to the Xfinity, which I probably won't, but I might, that'd be 6:30, 6:45. So 1:20 to 6:30, that's 5 hours, 10 minutes. I might, I don't know. So that's the rest of today. Tomorrow mainly is just 3 races or 4 races. It's hard to count the 5 races. There's a bunch of races tomorrow, but not a ton. 3 main races tomorrow. But a 4th and then a 5th, and there's others. So okay. So I'm gonna head out. I've got an hour and a half break, or it's not really a break. I eat standing up and I nuke it really quick. Anyway, so I'm just trying to give my, just check things and get different tabs that I can share and stuff. So anyway, thank you very much for being here. I loved the interest and the excitement. I loved the posting and the comments and the various links. And I'm sorry, I haven't seen a couple of comments in a few minutes elsewhere. I haven't looked at them yet. Sorry about that. But anyway, Liza Beljean, thank you so much for being here. Call them Palitos all you want. Palito. Sorry, I don't know Italian. I only know French. So I'm butchering the word, I'm sure. Palito. Palito. And I bet by the end of this year, I'm calling all my drivers pilots. I bet all of them I'll call pilots. But who knows? That's a long time. NASCAR has 36 races, and that's, Formula One has 23 races. So that might be a long time. Anyway, okay, so maybe I will. Let me check a couple of things. It seems a little quiet here. So yeah, let me there's clapping. I don't know, some inaugural something, or you're receiving something. So okay. Ciao. See you later. So okay, Liza Beljean, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All you do. Pilots. I will work on it. I will call them all pilots. Okay, so anyway, probably 1:20 will be my stream. It might go till whatever I said. Till I forgot. Anyway, mods were so important the first couple of weeks I was streaming, and I had a ton that showed up. Now not many of my mods show up, and on StreamYard you can't see mods, so I don't really even think about mods. So I don't. If someone sends me their live peen or a peen picture, I don't care. So it's not super urgent. I do care about my viewers being offended if someone starts, posting those 18 years old plus kind of things. And, I do care about that. I don't want other people to get offended. But so, yeah, you're now, so I'm there's some things that I know for sure, and then I go, well, maybe I'm wrong. But I thought a bot. I think bot is short for robot. So I think AI. So I think bot is a non-thinking, non-human entity. So in my opinion, it wouldn't matter if I blocked them or muted them so is that true? A bot really isn't a human, right? I mean, and I know people throw that around, they're like, they're an effing tro or they're an effing bot when they're just trying to degrade them, denigrate them or demean them, or, they're calling them different things. But I think a bot is a real bot. So anyway, I might be wrong. So I didn't mean to Canebow and Rainbow. I was just trying to get focus back on. Sorry, Canebow and Rainbow. I was trying to focus back on. Yes. Yeah. I better shut up and get off this camera. And I don't, like I said, if this weekend is successful, I'm going to do 10 plus streams. So I don't expect everybody to do all 10 streams. And I don't, so come when you can and do your stuff. And I love, my big three being there. But I recently I've really enjoyed, and again, I don't like to call people out because they're so private, but I really like Liza Beljean coming because she shares links and they're really informative and they're great links. And I can't multitask everything. So it's great to get links that I can share. So anyway, I do not expect everybody to go and be there and stuff. But yes, I'm going to probably try at 1:20 and probably try to cover those things. Today, I only did Formula One. I want to kind of get back to all three things: NASCAR, IndyCar, Formula One. My voice is going, as if you can't tell. So I've been talking too long. I need hot tea and cool it down. So, okay. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. I'm going to hit end broadcast twice. Going to check out the 6 streams. Then I'm going to leave studio. But until I leave studio, the comments will be, you can write comments. So anyway, thank you. Thank you. I better stop screen. So I stop screen. Okay. Thank you. I keep talking. At 2:21:39, I will now end the broadcast. So I'm going to hit end broadcast in 3, 2, 1. Now I have to hit a second time. So in 3, 2, 1.